Hi, I'm Sister Geralyn Schmidt, and you're listening to Musings from a Catholic Evangelist.
It never ceases to amaze me how the grace of God can give you a deeper meaning into something that you experience every single day of your life. Let me explain. For 11 years now, I've been living in the convent in which I live in, and in our chapel there are 2 candelabras. It's a 7-arm candle holder, and the arm of the candles come in a V like that, and there's 7 candles. And their candles are about 18 inches tall, so they're pretty big. And on the top of the candle, each candle, there is a brass candle follower that prevents the wax from spilling over and making a mess. I was struck on Sunday about the light bouncing off the brass followers on top of the candles. So the first 2 of the 7 are in complete darkness except for the candle, the light, the lit candle, the flame on the candle. The ones next to that glow with the light from the 2 candles next to it, and up to the top, in which the middle candle completely glows on both sides. And it struck me how much, simple like that, the reflection of light, how much we require and we rely on people around us to show us the presence of God. The end candles, the ones that were in complete darkness as far as their brass followers would go, were the prophets among us that allow the light of Christ to shine through them in the midst of darkness. And I began praying about that and chewing on that in the midst of where we find ourselves. And I painted that painting a couple days ago in response to where we find ourselves, in response to the pandemic, the fact that we are isolated, we are alone, but we're not really. The light of the candles show us that even in the darkest moments, Christ shines through, and that we're present to each other as we offer our prayers for one another. In the midst of the darkness, in the midst of the grace, in the midst of the confusion, in the midst of the uncertainty and the fear, prayer brings Christ present to one another in some mystical, amazing way. It's as simple as looking at lighted candles and the reflection of those lit candles on a brass follower. As something as simple as that, something as commonplace in that, if Christ can speak through a lit candle to my heart and to apply that image to where we find ourselves, I challenge you today to find where Christ is whispering to you in the midst of your circumstance, in the midst of your life.
You're listening to Musings from a Catholic Evangelist, and I'm Sister Geralyn.